guys, welcome back. EA Fitness 10. I am back with a whole new video. Today I want to talk to you guys about training and traveling. I recently went out of town, so while I was out for almost about a week, I thought to myself, well, maybe when I get back, I should talk about this, right? Because a lot of us do get to travel and go somewhere else and explore and do all this and all that good fun stuff. So let's talk about training while we're traveling, right? Let's jump right in. So training and traveling, and our very first pillar of long-term functional healthy lifestyles, nutrition. What do you guys think? So nutrition is kind of tough when we travel, right? And why is that? Because maybe we have to eat airplane food, maybe we have to eat restaurants, we have to eat street food, whatever the case may be, and we might not even get as much water as we're used to when we're back at home, because water is important to drink. So nutrition takes a pretty solid hit when I think about training and travel. However, I do think when it comes down to individual decisions, we can do a little something about it, okay? Maybe you choose healthier meals instead of that pasta carbonara that has all oils, fats, and tons of extra carbs that you might not need. Maybe you go for the chicken breast with some veggies on the side and a sweet potato, and it's a better option. So I give nutrition a half when we're traveling, because it comes down to individual decision, right? We can actively choose to do something about it when we're out of town. However, I do understand that when we're traveling, we're probably just looking to eat good, yummy food from wherever we're going. So that's totally okay. Just make sure that when you're back home, you get back on track, you eat good, nutritious food, and you're right back, okay? Next up, let's talk about active lifestyle. Second most important thing for me. When I travel, I honestly tend to get a lot of walking in. Even some running. I'll tell you a funny story in a minute. But I think active lifestyle is great when we're traveling. So we'll give it a check. So if you're going to museums, you're exploring the downtown area of a city, maybe you're going to an outdoor place and you're hiking and biking and going through trails, you're gonna be getting a lot of activity in. Even if you don't think about it, you will be. Let me say, for example, when I'm around Atlanta, where I live, I do get somewhere from 7,000 to 9,000 steps per day. But when I go out of town and I travel, I tend to get more in the 16,000 steps per day. So it's a big jump, right? When I go out of town, I get a lot of active movement in, which is great. I think it gets a check because of that. Now, again, choices. If you are going to travel and you're just gonna take cabs everywhere and not really walk as much, or maybe you're in a resort and you're just gonna stay in the resort all day, maybe you won't be getting as much of that activity in. Maybe you do go for a swim, but it's still not the same, right? So again, it comes down to choices, but again, enjoy. You're out of town, enjoy it, right? That's what I believe in. And finally, we come down to proper training when we travel. And the honest answer here is that proper training gets an X. Proper training takes a good hit when we travel. And that's because, one, we're not at home, so we don't have our facility or gym that we go to train every day. Maybe it's just not the same feel when you travel. You're more relaxed, right? You want to enjoy your vacation, and that's totally okay. I absolutely agree with you. However, I do believe that we can do something about it, right? Again, all individual choices. For me personally, I have an awesome set of resistance bands that comes with these colorful resistance bands. It comes with little handles that you can use, and these things are honestly pretty inexpensive on, let's say, Amazon or online or anywhere else, wherever you do your shopping. and it comes with convenient storage and carrying pouches. So this fits perfectly in a suitcase or a duffel bag. And you are able to, just find a little area like this and set it up and do some sort of exercises. Maybe you find a door and you can do other things. And imagine you can go ahead and throw in some body weight workouts, and well, now you're set. Maybe I can drop down and do some push-ups, maybe some squats, right? It's about individual choices. But if I had to put a headline on proper training when traveling, it would be all about making the effort. And again, it's kind of up to the individual, you. So you can choose to honestly just go and fully relax, don't worry about anything, and suffer when you get back. Or maybe you make a little bit of an effort, find a small place, maybe a hotel room, maybe you're doing Airbnb and there's a room that's a little empty and a little more spacious. Go in there and do it, right? But at the end of the day, when we're traveling, we want to enjoy, and I fully support it. Now, I was getting about that active lifestyle, right? So what happened was, I was on a tour, and I was, probably half a mile away from it, and I had 2 minutes to get to the bus before I left. So I had to sprint to the bus and get there. So I got a little bit of a sprint in, and like I say about the athletic training, we gotta be ready for whatever, whenever, and that came to mind. I was like, man, I gotta sprint. Let me get there. Oh man, my training's paying off. But anyways, guys, so I hope this is helpful. We talk about training and traveling. Nutrition takes half a hit because of individual choices. You can choose to just really indulge or make some good choices, because let's be honest, we're not gonna eat fully nutritiously when we're abroad. No one does that. I don't do that. Enjoy it, right? Enjoy your trip, enjoy good food. Active lifestyle, I think it gets a check because it turns out that I just get so much more walking in, I get so much more activity in when I travel, and hopefully you guys do too. And proper training, it takes a hit for the obvious choices. We're not home, we don't have our gym, our facility, or a trainer if you have one, and it's tough. But if you make the effort, get some bands or something, or just do body weight workouts intensely, you're good to go. Maybe just do 1 or 2, right? So that wraps this video up. However, again guys, I will leave links and information below for maybe a interval band to make your workouts more efficient, maybe some gym gear from VXS Gym from England. I told you guys, I love the company. It's awesome stuff. Or maybe you're even looking to speak to me more personally, one-on-one. So I will leave information down below where you can contact me, or maybe you even want to get a training session with me at Complete Spine Solutions. So I will leave that information down below. Leave a thumbs up, guys, and comments for anything that you might want to see, and I will be happy to talk about it. But for now, thank you and goodbye.